Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome in, Not Nautic. Welcome in, welcome in. Bye. Yo, Joshua Bennett, this stream's about you, sir. It's your stream, bro. James, welcome in, welcome in. We got 20 resin to spend before... I'm doing good, Ryan. How are you doing, sir? Before we get to the story question. Only Wolf, you don't even have a picture, sir. Where's your picture, sir? Oh, there's your picture. It was just slow to load in. That's weird. Rainbow Six Siege. Did I play Rainbow Six Siege? I don't even remember anymore. Good night, Jason. Thank you for dropping by. Man, that guy really hurts. Just heal for next round. Oh, there is no next round, I guess. James, I've done all my weekly bosses except for Storm Terror. And that's a single player only. Two? Does anyone even use this set? I have yet to meet anyone who uses this. Whoa! Check out this thing! Dang! That's like the perfect flower. Holy shit. Holy. That's definitely an off piece. That was insane. Is there anyone I can put that on as an off piece right now? Because that thing is freaking massive. Does Benny have... Bennett might have a full noblesse set, I think. No. Damn it. The goblet's always the off piece. Okay. So we are doing Hangouts today. If you guys don't know what Hangouts are basically Genshin Impact's version of story quests. So let's do that. We were doing I did Ningguang's story quest on Discord. So I decided that we're gonna go to a male character now. We'll do Bennett's. Fantastic Voyage. I think this game came out in 2020, near the end of 2020. It's about 2 years old. Yeah, I'll save that flower for an off piece. There's the man of the hour. The man of the hour. Oh, there's no sound? Oh my god. Why didn't someone say so? Why did someone say something earlier?
Speaking of which,
why didn't anyone say anything?
When you go adventuring later, can I come and watch? Maybe you don't know. I'm a really unlucky person to have around. If you brought me along on an adventure, my bad luck would probably just screw everything up. I don't want to get
you guys waited so long.
So, just let me watch from the sidelines. That'd be good enough for me. Something else? I guess you're right. Even just the chance to talk with you would be great too. Yeah, let's forget about adventuring for now. But, what would we do instead? Apart from going on adventures, the only other thing I do is take care of my dad's in the Adventurers Guild. So, I really can't think of anything else to do besides adventuring. Alright, I feel like whatever we do, as long as you're involved, it'll be totally worth it. But don't forget, I'll be bringing my bad luck with me. So it probably won't be a very fun trip. That's good, that's good. I was afraid you'd back out. So, where are we gonna go? Cool, that would be nice. I was planning to stock up on some adventuring supplies anyway. Oh, sorry. I'm back to talking about adventuring again. You must think I'm so boring. Really? Well, of course you do. You are a famous adventurer after all. How about we go to the souvenir store? With Wind Comes Glory is my favorite shop ever. What can I say? Mondstadt's where I grew up. Let's go.
Exo.
Marjorie!
Oh, hello, Bennett. I haven't seen you for a long time. I thought you were off adventuring in some faraway place that I've never heard of.
No, it's just I got myself into a tight spot out there. Ended up getting held up for quite a while.
What else is new? So, what are you looking to buy this time?
Oh, I was just checking in to see if the stuff I ordered last time was ready. Thought I'd bring my friend along.
You mean Herman's custom adventure map?
That's right! An adventure map drawn personally by Herman, the great adventurer! It shows loads of recommended places for adventuring, and with his comments too.
Well, it did arrive, but unfortunately, the cart tipped over in a puddle on the way here.
So unlucky. So
Most of the
unlucky.
goods were fine, but since the adventure map was an ink drawing, it's completely ruined.
Bad luck, Bennett.
What? Oh, shoot. That's such a shame. Oh, I've been looking forward to that for so long. I was this close to getting my hands on it. Okay, well, do you have any alchemist's goggles? I've been thinking about replacing the old goggles on my head for a long time. I heard that there's a new type of goggles made specially for alchemists. When you wear them, you can see all the elements, even the slightest traces of elemental energy.
Oh, I'm afraid these alchemist goggles you refer to are just a rumor. I talked to that alchemist, Timaeus. He told me there's no such thing.
Oh, are you kidding me? My hopes dashed yet again. Well, how about some slime gel gloves? They exist, right? I saw an adventurer using them once. No matter what the weather, they can grip onto rock when climbing. I call them non-slip gloves.
Those do exist. Unfortunately, we sold out of them just yesterday. They're quite a popular product.
It's okay. No big deal. I'm pretty much used to coming home empty-handed when I go shopping. Don't let it bother you. Oh, hey, how about I treat you to a meal at Good Hunter? We've been hanging out for a while now. You must be getting hungry, right? Let's go.
Not think we're done Elden Ring. There's nothing for us to do left in that game.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
The majority of all the bosses were beaten.
Today's recommendation is
Elden Ring's over. We gotta get over it, guys. Elden Ring is over.
Hi, Sarah. Table for two, please.
I'm so sorry. I don't think we'll be able to serve you two today.
Huh? How come? It doesn't seem really busy here.
Well, how can I put this? Just before you two arrived, we received an order. An entire delegation from Snezhnaya has come to stay at the Goth Grand Hotel, and they asked us to provide a meal service. So, although you might not see many people here, the kitchen is in fact busier than it's ever been. They really know how to rope people into doing things for them. If only they hadn't offered to pay so much.
Yeah, would have thought we'd have so much trouble just trying to get some food. In which case, there probably isn't much we can do about it. Well, how about we just head to Mondstadt General Goods? We can at least get some basic adventure supplies. What do you think? You're in, right? Let's go.
There is nothing for you, man. Sold out, sold out, sold out.
That's strange. The owner, Blanche, is... Let's go over there and see what that sign says. Wow! Is this for real? A discount? I mean, sure, but not when I'm around. I've never had such good luck before. It must be because I'm with you. Wow, lucky folk really have it different. Then again, any discount's a bit meaningless without Blanche being here. Shall we wait here for a while? When Blanche comes back, I'm gonna buy a bunch. After all, this is a rare opportunity, especially for someone like me. Blanche is taking quite a while. It must be an emergency. I feel like she hardly ever leaves the counter.
We beat Elden Ring, Josh. Beat it a while ago.
Patience is a virtue for adventurers too. There's no rush. Do you think that Blanche is in some kind of trouble? I'm getting a bit worried. The 50% discount is a big deal, but compared to Blanche's safety, I mean... It's probably just all this waiting around making my imagination run wild, I guess. Come on, snap out of it.
Think we need to give up, dude.
I don't usually say this, but do you think it's time we gave up? Blanche probably won't be back today, right? I guess I overestimated my luck. That's right. I shouldn't let myself get down about it.
Oh, are you waiting for me?
Blanche! We've been waiting for you for ages. You're finally back. I was getting worried about you. What happened? Did you run into some kind of trouble?
Oh, nothing like that. I was just sorting some things out at home. Thanks for your concern, though. But why are you two waiting anyway? I posted a notice saying that we'd be closed today.
Closed? We didn't see a sign like that. And anyway, isn't it 50% off the whole store today? That's the whole reason we waited all this time.
Let me check. That's weird. It looks like someone removed the close sign. Or maybe the wind blew it away? The half-price notice you saw was for yesterday. Sorry about that.
Oh. Thanks. I'm fine. I should have seen this coming. So sorry. I feel like I've done nothing but waste your time all day. No matter what I do, I really can't shake my bad luck. It's getting a bit late. I don't think you can accomplish anything if you keep on hanging out with me. So, let's part ways for now. And maybe next time it'll be different.
Such bad
That
luck.
is, if you still want to hang out with me next time.
Welcome.
Dang. Six different endings.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, it's you! How are your event and where are you going after this? Bet you've got a really exciting adventure lined up, huh? Oh, I'm talking too much, aren't I? I'm sorry. I was just so excited to run into someone I admire so much. And, maybe a little starstruck too. Of course! You're the mysterious traveler, the hero who quelled the Storm Terror crisis, and if I'm being honest, I'm yeah. Word's been it might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring commissions, but then, as soon as something big goes down, you're always there. Anyway, I just really envy you. You're sort of like the protagonist of this world or something. Me, on the other hand, I'm just some unlucky guy. My adventure team even... never mind. I shouldn't get all down in the dumps in front of someone I admire. I should be open to see what I can learn. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask. When you go adventuring later, can I come and watch? Maybe you don't know. I'm a really unlucky person to have around. If you brought me along on an adventure, my bad luck would probably just screw everything up. I don't want to get you into any trouble, so just let me watch from the sidelines. That'd be good enough for me. Really? I didn't mishear you, did I? You mean, go adventure with you? Just like we do if I was on your adventure team? Wow, I never thought I'd get an opportunity like this. Don't be so modest. I've heard all about the great things you've done. Not to mention the high praise you get from the Adventurers Guild. By the way, Since we've got this rare chance to work together, let me share some recent intel with you. According to my friend Fischl in the guild, a mysterious and dangerous ruin has recently been discovered. Based on how the guild ranks the difficulty of its commissions, it's probably between a rank B and a rank A. Normally, I wouldn't feel confident about taking on this level of commission. After all, with my poor luck, it's safer for me to take on commissions that are a few notches lower than my actual ability. But since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a piece of cake, right? Of course! Defeating Storm Terror puts you on par with Guildmaster Cyrus in my mind. By the way, this ruin might be a dangerous one, but that usually means there'll be some great treasure hidden inside. I can't wait! Oh, do you usually make some food before you set out on an adventure? The cautious choice. No wonder you're so good at this. Seems I really can learn a few things from you. In that case, as per your tradition, let's get cooking. Oh yeah, I actually invented a pretty nice dish recently. I can't say it's super tasty, but I think it'd be perfect for an adventure. So, how about I show you how to make it? Cool. I really miss that old feeling of working with a partner. The ingredients needed for this dish are mint, radish, and slime condensate. One of each, please. You got that, right? I'll wait for you near the pot at Good Hunter. Come find me when you're done collecting.
Let's do a quick character swap, because if we actually get into battle, we don't need 2 Bennetts.
May knowledge guide you.
I'm seeing double. 4 Bennetts. Rice cake soup. Rice cake soup, where are you? Radishes, stir fried, sweet madame. I wish you could filter. Dude, does anyone see rice cake soup anywhere? Oh, there it is. What am I missing? Oh, really? Sausage. Thank you, Blue Wolf. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi, sir. Radishes. Okay, where's the rice cake soup now? There it is. Ah, crap. Whoops. I'll make you a better one. I'll make you a better one. Whoops. The hell? What do I press on PC? Is it enter? Oh, I probably pressed the button. I see. There you go. Learning PC controls. There you go.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
You got them all?
Oh my god, I don't even need... Wow. I didn't need to... Oh my god. Ridiculous. I had to hand it in first.
You got them all? That's fantastic. Now that we've got our ingredients, allow me to handle the cooking. It's done. I forgot the exact order you're supposed to add the ingredients in, but it should be all right.
Welcome in, Mika.
I'll pack it up and leave it with you until we get to the ruins. I think so. Should be pretty much basically the same as when I first came up with it, so, yep. Well, now that the food is ready, let's head for those mysterious
Stay close and you will live.
No heals?
Shine down! No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Boba, get them! Eat this!
Huh? Rain cutter. Body and mind.
Oh, what the hell? They all died. Wow. You guys will probably die with one swipe. I guess they are level 25.
Inazuma shines eternal!
No chest? Wow, really? No chest? Are you kidding me? Welcome in, Nero. Welcome in. That's boo boo. There's no chest. Oh, I selected the wrong one. Whoops.
It feels pretty ordinary here. I was expecting some kind of sense of impending doom. Could it be that because you're here with me, I'm feeling more at ease? Huh. It looks like the door in the front is closed and only the door behind us is open. That mechanism must be for opening the next door, right? Right. Well, we're on the same page at least. I'll go try to operate it.
Unlucky.
Just as I expected. So it is. A true adventurer can't just barge on forward. It's also important to make sure there is a way back. That's what my dads always say. Let me try the mechanism one more time. It seems to be jammed. This is not good. It seems that we can't get back the way we came. But don't let it get you down. This kind of thing happens all the time. We just have to believe that there's always a way out.
What's going on?
Hey, did you hear that? Sounded like it came from the door up ahead of us. Could there be other people in the ruin too? Let's go check it out.
Wow, I lost Bennett. What the hell, dude? What are you doing? I'm lucky. So unlucky.
Over there! Another adventurer by the looks of it. Hello, fellow adventurer. We, like you, are here to...
Bennett?
Royce? It's you!
Oh no. Oh please. Oh no.
I'm so happy to see you again. How are you doing? I've been thinking about you and the other guild members a lot recently.
This is the worst. Why did I have to run into you?
Oh.
It took me forever to get this door open. Finally, I was about to advance further in, and all of a sudden, it closes again.
I guess that's because I activated the mechanism just now.
I knew it. I knew it! Of course it was you. I knew it as soon as I saw you. As long as you are around, no adventure can ever be a smooth ride. This is turning into a very bad day. Who are you? And what the heck were you thinking, teaming up with Bennett?
Hey, don't fight, don't fight! Let me introduce Royce, a former member of Benny's adventure team and an old friend of mine.
Friend? I didn't even tell you I was leaving the team, and you still think of me as... your friend? Never mind. I'm a little on edge because what just happened. I'm sorry.
Well, it was my fault.
You think? I left because at that time, I really couldn't stand it a second longer. My adventures always used to go off without a hitch. But after joining your adventure team, I was tripping and falling one day, getting struck by lightning the next. Oh, and the number of times ruins would cave in on us? I just couldn't dismiss it as mere coincidence anymore. The last straw was when my left leg got hit by that random explosion that came out of nowhere. After that, I couldn't stand it anymore, both literally and figuratively. So I left and went back to being an independent adventurer. Only afterward did I start hearing the horror stories about Benny's adventure team. You're right. I really shouldn't have put the blame on him like that.
All right. It's all in the past now. Talking about all the bad things that happened will only make you more upset, right? Royce, I still want to say sorry for all the trouble I caused you.
Oh. No need to apologize to me. I've made my fair share of mistakes too.
Oh, yeah. There's one more thing I need to tell you. The door we came through on the way in also got closed, and I don't think we can get it open again. So we're probably trapped here now. What a pain in the butt.
Bennett! Everything always goes wrong when I'm with you!
Oh, well, there's nothing I can do. Sorry.
What am I gonna do? I've used up all my supplies already! This is it. This is how I go, isn't it? Here, today, and all because of Bennett!
Well, I don't know what I could do to apologize. If you don't mind, maybe we can share some of our supplies with you. But of course, I'll have to check with my partner first. So, what do you think?
All right. I am quite hungry. I suppose I shall accept your kind offer. Is this the supplies you were talking about? Why do I have the feeling that this dish is a bit suspect?
It's fine, honestly. It's been with my partner all along, so it shouldn't be tainted with my bad luck.
If that's true, then... okay. Anyway, this is not a time to nitpick. Then, I guess I'll just have a little bite.
You gotta die.
Tastes a little... huh. What a strange texture. Ugh. What is that churning feeling in my stomach? Bennett!
This guy should have trusted his instincts.
Hey, what's wrong? Royce!
We killed Royce! Oh! He died! We legit killed him! What? Oh my god. Oh dear. Yeah, Huta's new customer for sure. Should give him a good deal. Post-mortem.
Oh, it's you! How are your event and where are you going after this? Right, you got the names. Oh, I was just so excited to run into someone I admire. Of course! If I'm being honest, yeah. It might look like you're just handling them. Anyway, me on the other... never mind. Speaking of what, when you go adventure... if you brought me I don't want to get you into any... I guess, but, apart from going on adventure... So, I really can't think of it. Alright. But don't forget, so it probably... Oh, I'll try. Although most of the time, it's completely out of my control. So, where are we gonna go? That's a good idea. For someone like me, I'm actually way more familiar with the wilderness than the city. Especially around Mondstadt. I mean, I'm not on the same level as Fischl, who is also in the Adventurers Guild. But that's expected, because she works in the intelligence department. Oh, I know this gorgeous place. It's sort of a dandelion-covered meadow. It's got a great Mondstadt feel. Do you want to check it out?
Let me just bring my Benadryl real quick.
Awesome. I was worried that it wouldn't be your thing. Shall we?
We shall. Finding your sister, Jared. And collecting waifus and husbandados. That is basically the summary of Genshin.
There you are, eavesdropper.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Guwa.
And over here!
Out of the frying pan, into the
The
fire!
more, the merrier.
Your taste!
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Ha! 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 Ha!
This is order.
That extra slime damage, though, for the Black Castle. No, don't fall over the edge. Yeah. Oh! What's it? It's a trick. It's a trick! Those chests are a trap! Maybe I'll grab them before I talk to Bennett.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
My eyes lit up like saucers. And they're just one piece chests. One Mora chest. I was like, how did I miss these? Oh, because they're not really there.
What happened? It wasn't like this the last time I saw it. The dandelions are all stripped bare of seeds. Was there a windstorm? Or did some strange creature come by? I'm so sorry. Bringing you all this way for only you to end up saying nothing. You're right. I just got careless. With my poor luck, I should have been extra careful. Sorry about that. Well, there's not much reason to stay here anymore. But how about we take a walk around the area? Maybe we'll find something interesting.
They respawn to Cheston.
Hey! Do you see that? There's a monster camp up ahead. I can see a whole load of treasure chests with no monsters guarding them. I was hoping I'd get a chance to flex my muscles a bit. Where did it... For me, this kind of good fortune is super rare. It must be because you're here. Let's go check it out. Ooh, I wonder what goodies are hidden in those chests.
Unsolicited.
Cabbages?
And all the more valuable.
Cabbages?
Why are these chests so empty? It looks like there's nothing good left in them. Is that it? What a letdown.
We didn't miss any, right? What's the problem? We got so much stuff today. We should be happy. How come you look so down? Chests are always like this, aren't they? A few loose mora, occasionally a cabbage, maybe a radish or something. A bit of mora and some ingredients to fill our stomachs, that's good enough for me. The kind of chests you mentioned that have weapons, artifacts, or some other treasures inside, aren't they super, super rare? I've only seen them in places that are so dangerous you'd have to risk life and limb to get there. So that's how it is? Ugh, and I actually thought this was the norm. I can't believe even chests are after me. Let's keep walking. Who knows when the monsters might return. Shall we?
Oh. Monsters in the tower. Where are you going? Oh, it's over. Wait. Unlucky. This is so... Wow. These are so unlucky, dude. Where's my Ganyu?
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Get them! Eat this!
Illusion shattered. Shine down!
Going all the way top to this tower to kill this guy.
Illusion shattered!
It's so nice here. The breeze is so comforting. Really lifts my mood.
Welcome back, Blaine.
I've been adventuring alone for a long time. It feels so nice to have company. Honestly, I miss it a lot. Oh, not that I'm super lonely or anything. I've got my dads to keep me company when I'm not out adventuring. Actually, did I tell you about my dads already? Back in the day, they were all great adventurers. They've got so many cool stories. They were the ones who rescued me from a perilous place when I was just a baby. And together, they raised me. Now, they're all old and frail. Some of them can't even walk by themselves anymore. So, it's my turn to take care of them. I'd love to take you to meet them sometime. You'd be blown away.
How many
by some of
dads
their
are there?
stories.
More than one? More than two? He makes it sound like there's more than two.
Absolutely. I picked up most of my adventure expertise from them. They're incredible. By the way, you did bring a wind glider with you today, right? The weather is so nice and the wind speed is perfect. Why don't we take the chance to go for a glide?
Starts raining.
Sorry, I didn't see this coming. Not to this extent, at least. Well, it seems that we'd better give up on that idea. Let's go do something else.
Bennett! So there you are.
Hi, Jack. Is something going on? Are you here to see me?
Some of the older adventurers in the guild are really hurting from their arthritis again. It could be because of the humidity today.
You mean my dad's? That's too bad. They'll need someone to take care of them.
Well, you're the one who usually looks after them, right? They're all asking for you.
Okay, I'll be right over. Oh, wait. Yeah, thanks for understanding. Though, I feel pretty bad leaving you here.
We'd better hurry back. They're all waiting for you.
Okay, sure. Well, I have to go now. Let me treat you to something next time. Bye.
Is that an ending? Wow. That was kind of anticlimactic. Halfway.
How come the weather suddenly brightened up the second Bennett left?
Don't ask questions, Paimon. Hush. Hush, little one.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something. Oh, it's you. How are your event and where are you going after this? The name's I was just so excited to run into Of course. If I'm being honest, yeah. It might look like you're just handling Anyway, me on the other hand, never mind. Speaking of when you go adventuring, if you brought me, I don't want to. Really? You mean, wow. Aw, shucks. Hearing you say that has got me all flustered. But I'm happy to hear it. By the way, since we've got this rare chance to work together, let me share some recent intel with you. According to my friend Fischl in the guild, a mysterious and dangerous ruin has recently been discovered. Based on how the guild ranks the difficulty of its commissions. Normally, after all, but since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a piece of cake, right? There's no way the guild would issue an illegal commission like that. By the way, This ruin might be a dangerous one, but that usually means there'll be some great treasure hidden inside. I can't wait! Oh, do you usually make some... Oh, I guess you're such a pro that you don't need to worry about that, huh? Awesome. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Now we can't kill Reese. Reese won't die now.
Feels pretty ordinary. Could it be that I, for one, am getting...
Oh, it's not even here.
This room setup seems to be somewhat tricky. The things that stand out are the two mechanisms in front of us. One on the left, and one on the right. But it seems like there's some sort of danger lurking around the mechanisms. If my years of adventure experience are anything to go by, it would be a disaster if we activated the wrong mechanism. How about letting me try it out first?
No.
I could try it out myself, but what do you think we should do? Let's do it. Well, that's a possibility. Yeah. Let's try it then. I'll take the right side. You take the left.
No.
Stand by the mechanism.
Go the other way.
Both ready? Let's trigger them. Cool. The door is open. We got it right. Good thing we went with your idea. Huh, you definitely live up to your reputation. And I haven't had this feeling of working together with friends in ages. I've really missed it. Anyway, let's move on.
Don't let him touch anything and don't use any of his ideas. We do the exact opposite of Bennett, and that's how we survive, guys. That's how we live.
Oh, so this room has
Welcome, Martin.
4 mechanisms, which means that's what I'm thinking, based on the last room. I think we're gonna need 4 people to trigger all the mechanisms at the same time. If only the rest of Benny's adventure team were here. I hate to admit it, but the truth is, it's gone. It remains in name alone. The only reason Catherine hasn't deregistered Benny's adventure team is because she took pity on me. In fact, the number of adventurers on the team has been below the registration requirements for a long time already. Yeah. Royce, Heckler, and Jack were all members of Benny's adventure team. A lot of things went down, but it mostly ended because of my bad luck. I completely understand why they quit the team. I'd never want to put them in danger on my account. Yeah, I felt really let down at first. But I'm pretty much used to it now. It's okay. Even though I'm the only one left on Benny's adventure team, one day, I'm gonna make sure its name is known all over Teyvat. Thank you. Let's focus on the problem at hand. Sorry. The thought of the adventure team got me all sentimental. Now that I think about it more carefully, maybe we're making too many assumptions about the solution to these mechanisms. Exactly. Okay, I'll take a quick look at these mechanisms while you look around for any other clues.
Don't touch anything.
There doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, it's so dusty. Paimon bets no one has been here in a long, long time. Hey, that looks like a notebook. Let's grab it and check it out with Bennett, shall we?
An adventurer's notebook? What's it doing here? Maybe it's got some clues on how to crack these mechanisms. Shall we take a look? Whoa, it really does have some information about them. It seems that the writer, well, since they placed their hopes on future adventurers, we can't let them down. The notes say that the mechanism at the entrance needs to be controlled by someone continuously. But if the mechanisms are activated in the wrong sequence, the person in charge of the mechanism at the entrance will... you think so? Surely it can't be that bad. It says in the notes that Eric can't hold on anymore. That at least proves that it's possible to hold on up to a point. Anyway, I'll take that role. It's okay, it's okay. Getting injured is just part of my daily routine. I'm pretty used to it by now. At the very least, I should be able to last longer than this Eric guy. And more importantly, I trust you. You can definitely crack this mechanism puzzle, right? I mean, come on. You're the great adventurer that I've always admired. All right. Let's just focus on solving these mechanisms. Remember what the notes say. The number of torches is not the hint for the activation sequence. Perhaps the sequence is related to the position of the torches on the ground. Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself just because you're afraid I'll get hurt. Just go with your gut and do it.
It's not the number of torches, but position on the ground.
You solved it? Oh, I didn't really do anything. You're the one who nailed this. Let's go and open the chest, shall we?
There's nothing gonna be in it. Gonna get radishes. Radishes!
Wow, that was quite a haul. This must be the proudest moment for any adventurer. Not only getting the chest, but having this golden opportunity to join you on an adventure. For me, that's a pretty major treasure already. Really? Then I'm honored. But there's one other thing that I find the most amazing of all. The fact that nothing really bad happened to us this whole adventure. This is the first time in my whole adventure career that it's ever turned out this way. That sounds very deep, but I think I get what you're saying. You're saying that no matter how unlucky I might be, there'll always be times when luck is on my side, right? Yeah, this is a really big thing for me. And you know, I have a feeling that it was your kindness and goodwill towards me that helped me avoid a lot of bad luck. Even find a little good luck. It's a bit embarrassing to say that out loud, but all in all, thank you for everything. I hope I get to go on another adventure with you soon.
It's a good picture.
There's no escape!
Okay, maybe this time don't let him eat the thing.
It feels pretty ordinary here. Could it be that... that mechanism must be for opening the next door, right? Right. Well, I'll go try to just as I expected. So what... Let me try the It seems to be jammed. I think so. At least, it seems that way for now. But don't let it get you down. This kind of thing happens all the time. We just have to believe that there's always a way out.
What the? What's going on?
Hey, sounded like it came... Let's go... Over there! Another adventurer by the looks of it. Hello, fellow adventurer.
Bennett? Oh no.
I'm so happy to...
This is the worst.
Oh.
It took me forever. I knew it. As long as you are around, no adventure can ever be a smooth ride. Who are you? And what the heck were you thinking, teaming up with...
Hey, don't fight, don't fight! Let me introduce Royce, a former member of Benny's adventure team.
Friend? I didn't even tell you I was... Never mind.
Well, it w...
You think? But after joining your adventure team, I just couldn't dismiss it as mere coincidence. The last straw was when my left leg got hit by that... Only afterward did I start hearing the horror stories about Benny's adventure team. I didn't think about it much at the time. I was just focused on my own survival, but... There was no other way.
All right. It's all in the past now. Talking about all the bad things that happened will only make you more upset, right? Royce, I still...
Oh.
Oh, yeah. There's one... So we're...
Bennett!
Oh,
What am I gonna do? This is it. This is how I go...
Well, but of course. But it was because of my bad luck, though. So, you mean, as the unlucky one, I should think of myself more? You do have a point there. It's just, I've been used to thinking this way for a long time. Hearing you say that, though, I feel like maybe I do need to take better care of myself.
Don't eat the thing. You
I'm
die.
sorry, Royce. We'll have to keep the rest of our supplies for ourselves. But let's try to find a way out together.
Nobody cares about your supplies. Knowing you, they're probably cursed anyway.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Unless we're finding the exit together, count me out. With Bennett around, I'm sure any exit I find will only be blocked.
Well...
You take care too, Bennett.
Whoa, that was so dangerous. I can't believe it. It's a trap. Nope, no luck. What awful luck. I've checked every single nook and cranny in this place. Still not a clue. Is there really no way out of here apart from that broken mechanism? Well, guess our only hope now is to wait for help. The Adventurers Guild might notice our disappearance and send someone. Then again, that depends on how lucky we are. If the rescue team takes too long to find us, we might already be... I hate feeling helpless, sitting here waiting for the end to come. Yeah, I am being a bit too pessimistic. No, come on. This isn't like me. Okay, let's double check our supplies. Our priority right now is figuring out how long we can hold out. Take out the dish I packed. It's probably a little late for this, but it looks kind of strange. Is there really something wrong with my cooking? This is bad. This is all we've got in terms of supplies. I should have thought this through more. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe we can find another use for it. Long story short, I once got injured when I was in this severely dangerous place and I got knocked unconscious. I really thought that was gonna be the end of me. But turns out that's not how it went. Instead, according to Guildmaster Cyrus, who rescued me, after I lost consciousness, it was as if my bad luck just stopped affecting me. He took me back to Mondstadt without encountering any trouble at all along the way. And another time, I got knocked out in a field during a thunderstorm, but then I went the whole night without getting struck by lightning. I wonder if my bad luck is related to whether I'm awake or not. Or in other words, it might be my consciousness that brings me bad luck. Not really a sacrifice. I was just thinking, maybe if I eat this strange dish, it's possible that I'll lose consciousness, right? Once my bad luck is gone, surely help will be here soon. It's okay. It's better than dragging you and Royce down with me. You made a great point earlier when you said that I should take better care of myself. But right now, this is a life or death situation. Hope you can understand. Here goes.
Don't do it! Ominous dish. Oh man. That's so bad. Is there a quick command to get to the quest button? I didn't see one in the command list. Or maybe I just passed it accidentally.
Feels pretty ordinary. Could it be that I, for one, am...
So I guess maybe we screw this one up on purpose now? Wow.
This room setups, things that's... But if my year... How about letting me... Leave it to me. But as you know, I really don't have any luck. So, I'll leave it to you to decide which of these two mechanisms we should trigger. That's the one I was thinking of too! What was that noise? Oh no! It looks like all the exits are blocked! Guess I still managed to get the wrong one. This is really bad.
Oh. There you go. That was easy. That's all of Benny's Fantastic Voyage endings. That one was short and sweet. It's a little burnt around the edges. Oh my god. I wonder how many books do I have now? Yo, 89 bucks.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
89 bucks. It's a new record for me. Never had that many books. Man, like this 2.7 delay, it just really, like, I talked about this on Discord though, like it really highlights the fact that this game doesn't really have a very good post game. There's really no good end game for Genshin. It kind of just relies on constant updates, and when the updates are delayed, it's just the game just there's nothing to do anymore. I'm kind of fortunate though because I got into the game late, so I still have these hangouts to do. But like if I didn't have these hangouts, I have no idea what we would do. Gonna need some resin. I need some resin and do this, yeah. Haven't used my 50 resin for today. You should have. Were you here when I pulled this sweet flower? Check out this flower I pulled. It's like, it'll be an off piece, but it's pretty sweet. Check out this thing. Dang! Perfect god roll flower in terms of substats. Look how crazy that is. No, it just matters to see how it levels up. But I just have to get lucky and actually I think Boy Shorts might do. Oh, he doesn't. Do I have an ER? I have ER on him right now. I could swap it back to this one for HP, but nah. Probably attack would be better. And then I can put the flower on him. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it for now. How's this flower? Yeah, it would be way better. Yeah, I don't want to invest.
Shine down.
I will have order.
Now you shall perish.
What the? What's my hold attack? What the hell? Is it different on PC? How do you get a hold? What's going on?
Inazuma shines eternal. Erase all threats.
Gather. This is order.
Oh, I don't stamina. I was wondering what the heck is going on. I was like getting weirded out there for a second.
Witness the power of Guwa.
At the frying pan, into the fire. You're in toast. Help!
Why is my stamina not rising? I've never had this issue with this dungeon. Why is it rising so slowly? Oh. Wait, what? Wait. What domain are we? Oh, we're in the wrong domain. I was like, what the hell? Whoops. I selected the wrong one by accident. Supposed to be doing the Viridescent set. Oh, I'm doing for books. Whoops. Selected the wrong domain by accident. Benny's bad luck, man. It's rubbing off on me.
There is no escape.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Let me weave you a verse.
Goba, get them!
Gather! I will have order!
Now you shall perish. Ha! Ha!
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Witness the power of Gowa.
Let me amuse myself. You're toast!
Rise! This is order!
Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion.
Look at me.
Freeze!
I got careless. The wrong test subject. The wrong test subject.
Big money, big money, big money, big money. Oh, I'm on 100. Oh, right. I used one to fight the wolf. Right. I thought that was my first 50. Oh, copium. So much copium. Ah. So much copium.
There you are. Shine down.
Rain
Trying to
outlines your
pre-build
fate.
my artifact
Oh,
set
my
for whenever Kazuha gets back.
Amuse myself a little. Nice and spicy.
The wrong test subject.
Solidify! Order guide you!
The more, the merrier.
Now you shall perish.
Gather! I will have order!
Rain outlines your fate.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Witness the power of Gowa.
I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
That's a lot of elemental mastery trying to get. I'm just building for one right now. One animal character. Element? Edge, man. Lame. We need Eula for this domain. After we got a question. I got a question for you guys. Maybe I'll ask in Discord. Actually, I can ask.
Time
Yeah.
to act.
So, I noticed the majority of the builds for this game, they recommend critical damage and
Illusion
crit
shattered.
damage for substats. But my question is, a lot of the abilities of these characters scale with just base attack. So if they scale with attack, why do you want high crit rate?
Let me amuse myself.
Body and mind. Rain outlines
Like,
your fate.
like,
Huh?
so for example, like Bennett's
Witness the power of
healing
Gowa.
power scales with his attack and HP. If that's the case, why do you want high crit rate and high damage rate? Since that's based on
Into the fire.
Crumble! Order guide you!
copium. Is the next one 100 or 150? Oh, it's 150. Yeah, we're not gonna do 150. I cut it at 150. Maybe we'll re-roll some of these. Freaking HP Sans. No one has an answer to my question about crit damage. Whatever. The healing bonus, defense, attack, copium. Oh my god. That's so bad. Okay, so like a lot of the build guys that I watch, they for substats they always recommend crit damage, crit rate over just base attack increase. But for a lot of the characters, a lot of their abilities scale based on attack. So let's just take Bennett for example. His healing bonus scales with his attack power. So wouldn't it be better to focus on high attack rather than crit rate and crit damage, especially if he's focused as a healer? Because crit damage and crit rate is not tied to it. Like it's tied, I don't think it would be tied directly to attack scaling, right? Or does it tie to the attack scaling in terms of attributes to ability? That's my question. So why in substats, if that's the case, why in substats you want crit rate and crit damage over just overall increase attack? We are at level 55, Ricardo Watkins. Majority of all the characters that I use are level 80. Nero has an answer for us.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Attack falls off really quickly, so it's usually better to go for crit rate, crit damage, which doesn't fall off as quickly. $85, $80. These are all my characters. $80, $80, $80, $80, $80, $80. Those are all my 80 characters. I don't have it. I don't have any level 90 characters yet. No, I haven't read on how the damage calculation works. So okay, that makes sense because then if crit damage Okay, that makes more sense to me, because if crit damage and crit rate gets directly tied to attack number attributed to how the attack is overall calculated, that makes more sense then. Okay. We'll see. I just thought like it was just like a finite number. Attack rate directly ties into your ability power, but if crit rate and crit damage are stacked with it, then that makes sense. Okay. Level 18. I'm working on my Ganyu right now. This is where it's at. I feel like I need a little bit more crit rate and crit damage. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Probably level this up tomorrow. Actually, I wonder if I have...
Osmanthus.
I'm gonna do another hangout after this, I think. It was diligence, it was? Oh, I only have one, okay. Maybe that's what I'll use my resin on tomorrow. Let's do another hangout for a bit. We may not complete this next hangout, but maybe we will. So I only have one more unlocked. And that is everyone's favorite opera singer.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Can't you send someone any sooner? The clock is ticking, and I need this resolved ASAP.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers available at this instant. Your timing is most optimal. Allow me to introduce Yuning, manager of the Yunhan Opera Troupe. She has commissioned the guild to...
Traveler? Ugh, Yunjin is always talking about you. Please, you've gotta help us find her. Yep, she's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note. If our audience doesn't get to see Yunjin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm having a good time, Ricardo.
That's what I said too, but...
Look, when you're a megastar like Yunjin, you gotta start taking things a little more seriously. Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own safety. Why does she have to go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience? Well then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
As you can see, this is what we're up against. Would you be willing to accept this commission?
For leeway!
Wonderful. Ugh, thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and sound.
What are my orders?
What's the name for this team?
You want me on your team?
There's a name for this team, right? Ugh. God. One thing I would love for this game to give you the option to choose what loading screen you would like to choose to have. That freaking gigantic white loading screen burns my retinas every single time. Someone's down! Oh. Oh, bunch of monsters are down. Man, Yunjin, she went ham on this thing.
Stabilize.
Access denied. Booba, get them!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
All hail!
She's so chill.
Oh. It's you. I do apologize. I didn't see you there. What brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later. I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places.
Chat had like a riot when I said that I didn't really enjoy the opera song that she sang to us at the end of the was it the Lanternite event? I did not enjoy the opera song she sang us.
Ah, I see. So Yunjin sent you. I did tell her not to worry. Oh, but on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. You've helped me avert a major catastrophe. It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about. Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster? That in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation. Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of a divine heroine sacrificing herself for others. But after giving it a lot of consideration, I think that this character is defined by her emotional complexity, and even uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance. If access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions, well, surely it will take my acting skills to the next level. That's why I came here. My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But once I started, I just got completely drawn in. I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here. Considering the rewards that I could reap from this experience, the risk is negligible. Still, if I choose to continue, this is unlikely to be the last time I'd need your help. I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an awkward position otherwise. Goodness knows how you'd explain this to Yunjin. I wonder whether I have gained anything useful from this trip. I suppose only time will tell.
I have never heard of the Cold Steel series. What's it about? What's it about?
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking away.
Please have faith in him. Ah, they've returned.
Yunjin, we're back.
Yunjin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring. That's fine. But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the show? You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience. We're just lucky we had the Traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience,
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the best performance we can. Don't you agree? While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
You know, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler, please, you tell her.
So, what's your honest opinion?
Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me, and not the show?
Well, same difference, isn't it?
I don't think so. They seem quite different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially those who came from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
Whew. I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my troupe is finally gonna start listening to reason. I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
All right. I'll head back and do some rehearsing. It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues. Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for saving me. If you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayu Tea House.
Date with the Traveler. All the ladies in this game love the Traveler. All of them. Next day? Next day. Did we get our primos for this week? Teapot Boo Boo. When do we get the our primos? What day does that happen? Our 100 primo compensation. Or 400, whatever it is. Wednesday.
Liyue opera is really something, but Liyue opera performed by Miss Yun, now that's something else. Thrilling performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Your reputation is well deserved.
Well, I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on stage many a time in the past, but the songs still sound fresh and new every single time. It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform. But once again, Yunjin, you've progressed by leaps and bounds.
Oh, you're far too kind, both of you. I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe that I would strive to develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense, you're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in Liyue hasn't heard the name Yunjin?
In the circles I move in, anyone who says they've never seen Yunjin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business. As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Xinyu kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Oh, me too. I've booked a table at the Lioli Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it. I'm very grateful for the invitations, but I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule.
Hey!
Wait a second, you're... Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then. Maybe another day, Miss Yun.
Huh, they took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't? Haha, I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you off. Whew. Thanks for coming to my rescue. Again. Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Moutsai is in awe.
Damn, blow me up.
I feel a little sorry for Xinyu Kiosk and Liuli Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste. I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late. But it's fine. I have a better place we can go. Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
Miss Yun? Oh, wow, it's really you! I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Hey, get back here. Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
Ditzy girl.
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you alone.
Miss Yun, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
You noticed that?
Yes. Based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more...
Animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful, like a crane.
Oh, sorry. Which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
Oh, well...
We're from the Steambird. I am Boy Yi, the editor-in-chief. And this young lady is Shuryun, one of my journalists. We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Fontaine.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird. Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yun is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her! Talk to her!
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be. And I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
That's a derogatory question, MPGPAC. I will not be answering it. It is a demeaning question.
But what about our plans? Really? Okay, Sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yoon.
Great. Thank you both kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this scene.
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Ah, okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So, wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the Dongtong Apasionado section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
I think I know which section you're talking about.
Ah, sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format.
No, it's okay. It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it some thought. Thanks for the suggestion.
Really? Wow, I'm so honored.
Shuryun, maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about,
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft. But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say. A lot of them really just want to know more about you. You know, what does Yunjin do when she's off stage?
Excuse me? When I'm off stage?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you. What kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear.
These guys are like
things you buy.
TMZ.
That whole side
The
of things.
TMZ of
A
Leeway.
day in the life.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense. Of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
Oh. It's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yunning to look into it.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up.
Forget about it.
So, I saw Gentry Maotsai and the Snezhnayan gentleman come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows too? So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the Fatui?
I'm sorry. This is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boyi, maybe you should take a look too.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, all right.
Read the room, boy.
Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
Run away!
Oh. I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunning stopped the interview for me. But the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like "Dramatic Exit, Yunjin storms out of interview," and "Miss La-di-da opera star is too good for our questions." Yeah. So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go through her. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too. Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd? I cherish them as members of my audience too. But there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there. Ugh, They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But could you go look into it for me? If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
Yeah, I've explored the chasm. The majority of the things in there.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yun?
Keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out. What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Whoa. Whoops. Damn it.
Huh? Who are you?
So, you've been...
Whoopsie. The stealth element of this game could use some work.
He's a class act, that one.
Did you find anything out? I see. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for longer. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
Yunjin. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me? These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troupe to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
That's a long one, man. So where did that branch? I wonder if it branched where...
Miss Yun?
Hey, get back here.
Are you a...
Sorry, Miss Yun.
Miss Yun?
You...
Yes.
animated?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We were based in...
Oh, I see. Then it's no wonder.
Hey!
Actually... Yes, you're right. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid the troupe is pretty strict about the rules for this kind of thing. So we'll have to do this one by the book. Please liaise with my manager, and we can do this interview another day. The Steambird is a highly reputable publication, so I'm sure my manager won't give you a hard time. Once the interview is arranged, I'll be very happy to answer any and all questions you have.
But... Fair enough. Sorry if we're being intrusive. Please forgive us. We'll leave you in peace. Hey, come on, quit dawdling.
This guy's a dick.
I'm coming. Bye, Miss Yun.
Hey, wait. That's the wrong way if you wanted to talk to my manager. Oh well, never mind. I have a friend who works for a paper. I'll ask them later. For now, though, the top priority is making good on our plans. Now that I think about it, I've turned down 3 social engagements tonight. Come with me. Our plan is the only one remaining, so let's make the most of it. Next on the agenda...
That's superhero landing. Yeah. Bennett's broken. Bennett is basically 5-star in disguise. What's wrong?
I can smell the fragrance of food in the air. Yes, Cherhu Rock is definitely the place to go after a performance. Oh, so you're a regular in Cherhu Rock too, huh? Third Round Knockout has a great view. It's the perfect place to drink some tea and listen to a good story. It's also a favorite of one of my most faithful audience members. But at the same time, it's lacking a little pizzazz. Hey, have you been to Chen the Sharp's place before? His grilled tigerfish is the best around. Third Round Knockout and Wanmin Restaurant are both great restaurants. But when it comes to barbecue, this is the place to go. Enjoying some nice food and drink, sitting by the hot coals in the cool breeze? Let's go.
Exact. It's like 10 steps.
Oh, hey there. Is this a Miss Yoon?
Yes, please. I'm out with my friend today. Let's start with a plate of stir-fried meat and a handful of skewers. And of course, some grilled tigerfish. 2, please. One with just a hint of chili, and the other one,
Got it.
Extra
Your grilled
chili.
tigerfish will be ready soon. Do you want any drinks with that? Yeah, I don't advertise it though, because it's just something I'm experimenting around with for
I'll
fun.
take a crab juice.
Miss Yun likes a drink with her barbecue, so I ended up getting her to try them out for me. So, would you two like some tea, or?
Mountain Dew or crab juice.
Anything new?
Well, I managed to scrounge some milk from Dongsheng next door. A merchant from Mondstadt told me a while back that there's this popular drink doing the rounds there called milk tea. I tried my hand at making it too, but the response has been kind of lukewarm. Still way off being ready to add to my menu.
Tea with milk? Sorry, milk tea? It might not be the best thing for my throat, but if I'm just having a little taste, I mean, I think it should be fine. Oh, but what about you? Anything you want to drink? Okay, let's get yours in first. And then, I'll have one of each if that's all right. I'd like to try them all.
Okie dokie.
Gluttonous much.
And here's your tigerfish, fresh off the grill.
Come on, let's enjoy it while it's still hot. Piping hot barbecue and a nice cool drink is the best sensation. That was great. Shame about these drinks, though. I only had a little sip of each one, so there's a lot left over. Well, I mean, I could just drink them, but they're a little bland for me. Nothing that special. I guess he must have toned down the flavors to make them palatable for a wider range of customers. We could just add some flavor back in? In fact, do you know the hot pot game? Let's play the hot pot game with the leftover drinks. I'll add some extra ingredients based on my tastes, then you try to guess what I added. Sound good? Don't worry. After mixing in the new ingredients, I'll also drink half. So I won't add any weird stuff. We don't need to worry about every last detail. Come on, I'll go grab some ingredients from the shop next door. Once you've psyched yourself up, come and join me. Okay, get ready. Oh, and no peeking. It's ready. Let me try it first. Pretty good. Your turn.
Unami.
Huh? Oh, just regular facial expression control. Besides, It's nothing that unusual. I think it tastes okay, doesn't it? So did you work out what ingredients I added? Close, but not quite.
Damn it.
We can try some more combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as someone cold and aloof. I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets and so on, I have to make sure to keep myself calm and composed the whole night. I bought you one drink, okay? That's not a license for you to start
She
saying
blushing.
stuff like
She
that.
blushing.
Well, never mind. You seemed like you were being sincere. I'll let it go.
This is such a date night.
All I was trying to say is that everyone has many different sides to their personality. And if you get fixated on just one of those, there's so much you'll never discover about a person. I mean, if we hadn't had the chance to hang out and chat like this tonight, there are things about you I might never have gotten to see. Like the mighty and distinguished traveler, diligently reviewing my hot pot drinks. Thespian maybe, but I don't think I'm old enough to be called stuffy just yet. Just think of me as another one of your friends. Just one who happens to have a flair for the dramatic. So, friend, what shall we do next? Something to remember today by? Get a photo? You mean capture this happy moment for posterity so we can look back on it later? Sounds good. Let's have the food stall in the background.
All the ladies in this game want the
Now,
traveler.
how should I pose?
The traveler is such a pimp.
It looks good. I hope whenever you look at this photo in the future, it will remind you of the good time we had today. Hold on. How is one photo going to be enough? We'll both need one if we want something to remember each other by. You take this one, and I'll take another photo of you. But could you find another location for us? I'm thinking somewhere around Feiyun Slope with a good view. I'll join you in a moment. I have something to prepare here first.
She's gonna stand me up.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long. The view here is great. The lights, the buildings, it's the ideal spot. I could see you chose it carefully. Yes, this angle is perfect. Okay, strike a pose and close your eyes. Yes, please. Quickly now.
Why do I feel like I need a safety
Get
word?
ready. 3, 2,
Elephant!
open your eyes.
Wow.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a
For all you youngins out there just getting into relationships, one way that a girl,
So nice to de-stress.
one way you can tell that a girl likes you is if she's always finding reasons to touch you. A little brush on the arm, you know, a little pat on the back. This one is just way over the top, but that is one way to tell that a girl likes you. Another way. What the? Why is there an exclamation mark here? Oh, I didn't claim this. Another way to tell is if she's constantly touching her hair while she's talking to you. Okay. So she has 3 more.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Okay, let's not get caught this time.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head?
What the hell? I'm literally behind this thing.
Thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I?
It's so bad. That was so bad. How do I quit the hangout? Go back. Yeah, there you go. Then go back in again. Alright, let's not screw up this trail again.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear? I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have.
This is so broken.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head?
Oh my god, literally.
Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers.
This game's so... This stealth is so bad.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
This is so stupid. This is real dumb. I'm getting kind of triggered. What's crouch? What's the crouch button on PC? Someone tell me. I feel like there's a delay. Okay. It's E.
Born of ice and frost.
Just
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear? I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
You just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into...
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up.
Ah, well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed. Come. We'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
I...
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
But what about us pretending to be from the Steam Bird? Aren't you worried she'll find out?
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Give me a break. No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want.
TMZ.
That's how this business works.
TMZ.
Case in point, that blonde guy seemed to be getting along pretty well with Yunjin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
Ugh, that's enough. I'm reporting you to the Millilith.
Slander!
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof? You'd better tread carefully, Missy. First, you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything you have. I will ruin you. You understand?
Why? Oh.
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these interview questions.
You. Hey, wait!
Did you find anything out? I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. But this is a bigger plot twist than I expected. Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. The Millilith wouldn't be able to do anything even if we got them involved. Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about.
1 second. Rebecca, use the bathroom.
You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace. You've got no chance of catching them. I'm actually more concerned about another detail you told me. Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter to that journalist. Great, thank you. The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
Should I read it? Maybe I shouldn't read it. It is a personal letter.
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot. You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. Sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
Oh, what am I going to do? You're the one who was with Miss Yun earlier. Oh, really? Miss Yun wrote me a letter? Oh, I'll read it right away. Wow. Really? I can't believe this. Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary. You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on him. I didn't think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract without a second thought. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too?
She got Yan Fade.
If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems. Well, Mr. Boyi says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence. I wouldn't put it past him. But the letter
Welcome,
says that my
Hayaki.
statement and the contract are enough to get the Millilith looking into it. If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
Sleazeball. Never trust a man with a pencil-thin mustache, guys. That is some good life advice that I'm telling you right now.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Well, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late. So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here earlier? You guys seemed, pretty close. Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely?
You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
You're with Shiryun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiryun, don't forget the contract you signed.
The Traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign? It isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't get how this all works. My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yuehai Pavilion when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millilith for extortion.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business. Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Millilith starts scrutinizing your business, well, not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well. So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival, well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all. But I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double-check from a legal standpoint.
You? I won't forget this!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Little bitch boy, run! Run!
Miss Yun, why did you stop me? Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
An act? Show us the way to what? Yunjin, the Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters. I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
Yes, I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Shuryun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence. Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications. Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steambird? But the real one this time?
Well, yes, of course. But would they really accept an article from me?
Yunning, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you?
Okay. Shuryun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you? Okay, I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
I'm just in the background, just chilling. I might as well just finish the rest of this quest. There's only 2 more endings, right? This is where I just leave her to her own devices. It's the very beginning of the quest, so we don't go visit her at all.
Can you put a...
Please have faith in him. Yunning.
Yunjin.
No.
Look, you have to take... We're just lucky.
Well, while I'm off stage...
You know,
So? I'm glad you agree. Right. Then let's get preparing.
Hey, Traveler! Get over here! You've only just managed to bring Yunjin back. Now you're taking her straight back out again? What's the big idea? The next show is just days away. Please, if not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging
Sighs and grunts?
help me convince her that at the end of the day, she's gotta fall in line. Well, okay, maybe that's asking the impossible, but at least try and keep her distracted. Please, just keep her occupied until the next show. No more thrill-seeking.
What are you two talking about? If it doesn't involve me, I think I'm going to...
You know what? It does involve you, actually. The Traveler was saying, come on, help me stall her.
Oh? Well, what do you need from me? You want to become an actor?
You do? Oh, yes, of course he does. He was just telling me that he's interested in exploring his dramatic side and, would like you to give him some coaching. Right, good. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Traveler, your master awaits.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm really ready to take on students yet.
Please, this is the day you've dreamed of, isn't it? You certainly talk about it enough. And look, now he's here, ready and willing.
Okay, I get it. You can stop now. Whew. I am delighted that you wish to study the performing arts from me. But the issue is, Before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval from the founders that do an initiation ceremony. There just isn't time for all that right now. So, for now, I'll just teach you a few basics. Informally, one friend to another. There's no need to call me master. What? Don't you think that's a bit old-fashioned? Let's work on that later. Until we settle on an appropriate title, just call me by my name. Let's meet
Say
tomorrow
my
morning on the
name.
beach by the sea at Peiyun Slope.
Say
I'll
my
do my best to
name.
prepare a good first lesson for you.
Whew, what a relief.
So early. This is an ungodly hour. Where's Bento tonight? Sleeping.
Good. You're right on time. Punctuality is an essential quality if you want to make it big in the acting world. Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work you need to do each day. Well, first I'd like you to answer me one question. How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing through? Close. It was 7. Anyway, the point of this question was to test your powers of observation. Eyes are the medium for the transfer of emotion. You must train your eyes to be bright, active, and strong. Watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also cultivate attentiveness. Indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes, and I sing to the tide to train my voice. All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in opera singing and posture is not an overnight process. Let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept of performance. Of course, I am in written correspondence with performers from many nations in Teyvat, which has rather broadened my perspective on this topic. For example, let's start with something simple. How would you perform yourself? Try to relive the events of that day when you were battling against an ancient god and fighting off the Fatui. What can you see? What did you feel? Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you and recall the raging waves and the atmosphere of peril from that day. Take a deep breath. Now, gradually, embrace the scene, immerse yourself in it, and let all the emotions back in. Good, good. So that's how you felt. Next,
I felt like I was
I'd like
gonna
you to focus on
die.
the goal you wanted to achieve at that time. Good, yes. Use that. Okay, good. Now, all of this overwhelming emotion is welling up inside of you, and I want you to let it all out. All at once. Go. Stop. Wrong. This is all wrong. There's no emotion, no soul. Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do the scene justice at all. I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you. What I heard was the sound of someone doing vocal exercises by the beach on a calm day. Here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character, you also have to recreate the scene in your mind as vividly as you can. Now, I appreciate that you did actually experience this particular scene for yourself, but maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices. You're right. If we were looking for an environment to help evoke the emotions you felt at the time, I suppose we could try again. a little farther afield, at Guyun Stone Forest. Oh? Too far away? Don't worry, I was just thinking aloud. Besides, even at Guyun Stone Forest, we'd still have trouble recreating the state of the sea that day. Let's try something else. Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor. If you've got no objections, let's head off.
Free meat. Free meat. Oh, there's a chest there I've never gotten. Sweet. It's always a good day when you discover a new chest. Wow, completely missed.
I can fix this.
Stabilize. I will have order.
You're toast. There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
And a Sealy. Merry Christmas. Sealy looks like it's translucent.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Cat jam.
Adventure. It's a.
Is this fool really targeting me? Uh-oh. Let's get that shield up real quick, guys.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. For Rex Lapis.
Is there anything else I didn't get around here? Have a look-see. No. Must have been blind when I activated that teleportation spot.
The battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances, even for someone like you. It's quite normal that you can't get into character just like that.
Yeah, I did.
I know it's hard to recreate every facet of the experience in your mind, but what you could try is to replace the foes you faced in that scenario with ones you are much more familiar with. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're performing a scene where your character experiences the grief and pain of a death, but you yourself have never experienced this kind of tragic loss before. Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario that evokes a similar sense of grief and pain for you, such as... you bust a gut trying to find a treasure chest, only to finally reach it and find it filled with cabbages and radishes. Ah, now you're catching on.
Cabbages!
Action scenes work the same way. Perhaps the experience of facing an ancient god is a challenge to recreate. But if you're replaying the kind of actions you perform every day, you just need to let go, and your subconscious will guide you through. Come, show me how you normally fight. You can start with monsters nearby.
I'm not really interested in like the sigils and stuff. I guess it would lead to better material for leveling up weapons and stuff, but I kind of the thing that I really want is get to open up that store in Inazuma, but which is locked behind getting like the max level of the stupid tree. It's so lame.
Let's light it up!
Booba, get them! You're toast! Born of ice and frost.
Wow.
I'm a little low on energy.
I will have order.
I'm going in!
Those guys move way too fast for Ganyu.
Oh, that was wonderful. Such deft and fluid movements. Just like a real adventurer. Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind. Look at those red-clad scarecrows. But I want you to see them instead as those Fatui who brandish the sacrificial knives. Now, let us reenact the battle on the Jade Chamber. It's okay if you can't recall the events clearly. You can just replace them with the movements you are most familiar with. And... attack! The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballistas. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work. I can't fault your movements in terms of technique, but Fatui are larger than most monsters. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low, and you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense of being in the heat of the battle. Veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough so that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray. But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task. Still, this was only your first time trying this method, and all things considered, I think you've done quite well. But judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better. Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance. Every movement, every facial expression, even your emotions, and rehearse it thoroughly. You can reference existing characters from opera or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, you want to pin down every detail of the character you want to portray in your mind, and then work through them methodically and find ways to bring them out. Well, in your case, what you need to do is imitate your past self. Think of yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling your every move. It's complicated to explain, but once you give it a try, I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, how about we start by setting a simple scenario. The Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong Ballista, and the heavyweight guards in blue want to try and stop you. What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds.
Evade all the blue, go for the reds.
Yes, I think that sums it up. There's an open area to the north. I'll set up a stage for you. When you've finished rehearsing everything in your mind, come and find. Well, have you finished rehearsing? No need to rush. I shall guide you.
Oh my god. The opera. Whoops. Oh no.
Wrong.
Whoops.
Start again.
Accidentally activated my burst.
Well, have you finished rehearsing? No need to rush. I shall guide you.
I didn't expect to be using the Traveler. That was close. Maybe I should just use regular attacks. The opera gets to me, man.
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless hero quality that time. My hard work coaching you has finally paid off. This method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but it's the most popular choice for teaching beginners. Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance lacks emotional depth at first. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song. I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer. Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put your heart into it. It's been written on your face this whole time. Just try and keep her occupied until the next show. Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't be able to see through it? Still, this is a rare opportunity, and I hope you have at least learned something from it about the beauty of the performing arts. The operatic tradition carries countless historical memories within it. As long as the art is kept alive, the voices and faces of bygone heroes can be recreated on the stage for generation after generation. I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on Liyue Opera too. Yes, as well as coaching you today, I have also been closely observing every move you make. Do you remember the basics of the final method? Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue and fought off a god of old, and the divine damsel in the play? With you as a reference in mind, I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character. Because as far as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, and imitating others are all valuable acting methods. Even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion. And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography will help make the performance more polished and appealing. Whatever the method is, as long as it offers something that can improve my performance, I will always give it a try. Thank you for trying them out as well. It means a lot to me. And congratulations on making it to the end of your first acting class. Graduation ceremony? I'm afraid that's still a long way in the future. For now, I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the Divine Damsel. But one day, I hope to write an opera all about you. When that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage and give me some constructive criticism. It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage. But I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way. Here we go again. So old-fashioned. Then again, I suppose I will have to give you a lot of instruction along the way. And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach, I've got to think of something you can call me. I've got it. You can call me mentor. What do you think?
I like it. Date. All right, one last one. Am I close to unlocking the next one? 1 hour. Half-day leisure.
Next on the agenda, we can try some more I can't wait to try it out. Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what... You think so? So you prefer the way I am on stage too? It's fair enough. After all, every detail of my onstage presence, from the songs to the costumes and makeup, is carefully crafted for maximum appeal. And I've worked hard to try and cultivate an image that appeals to everyone, regardless of age or gender. But if I can't lighten up and joke around, even with my closest friends when I'm off stage, that's a real bummer. Never mind. Talking about this is just going to kill the mood. Tonight was about me showing my gratitude to you. So, did you have a good time? Is there anything else you want? Like something to remember the evening by? A souvenir, perhaps? Anything you can think of? Okay, here you go. Well, people ask me for autographs all the time. Usually what they want is a signed picture of me on stage. Apparently that makes it more valuable. Yunjin suggested that I keep a bunch of them on hand at all times.
I feel like this is
to
a
make
bad
things
ending.
easier.
Ah, yes! That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of Devastation. I have one just like it on my wall at home.
Hey, are you guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos? I have one in the store too.
Well, what do you think? Is this souvenir valuable enough for you?
Yeah, don't do this on a real date, guys. It won't go well for you. Well, at least it was a fast one. She did not look impressed at all. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. I wonder if I have enough.
You lied.
Level 90 hype? No, we can't. We get to the level with. We get to level 89 with 99 books. That's such bad value. Terrible value. Terrible value, guys. All right, so that was a female. Oh, we got 3 guide to diligence. We need that for Ganyu. That was a female character, so that means our next star quest will be a male. All right, who should we do, guys? We got Goro, Toma, or Shogun. It's gonna take me. Okay, it takes 2 keys. We won't be able to do it for another 2 days or 4 days or so. But which male character do you guys want to do next? Of those 3. Toma, Shangyan, or Goro? Shangyan? Yeah, I don't know anything about him. Goro's fun. Yeah. Good stream. Knocked out some story quests. I wish I would have been unlocking those quests a long time ago, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out to the Genshin stream. I'll be back in a couple days when I have enough keys for more story quests. So you look forward to the more. We got some more content coming out this week. If you guys missed the previous stream, we have the first episode of Wolf Among Us, as well as continuing the Stanley Parable, as well as some tech review stuff going up this week. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. I'm gonna get ready for bed, but I'll probably jump on Discord and chat a little bit of Genshin on the Discord. So for all you Genshin fans, we'll talk meta because I want to read about that whole attack scaling thing. So yeah, everyone have a good night, morning, wherever you are, and we'll talk to each other and play together